buying this 21402 roll-up door countertop display from Fixture Displays. These are all the components. The side panels on the bottom, side panel on the top, the base panel, back panel on the top, back panel on the bottom. And then this is the roll-up door assembly and header piece and set tracks and hardware. To start assemble this unit, you want to pick up all the screws or the bolts and fasten into all the embedded nuts onto every piece of the board. If you have a light duty power drill, that will save you some time. And then you want to insert all the cams into the hole positions. When you do that, the cam has an arrow. Make sure that the arrow faces out, straight out of that opening hole on the edge of the board. Now we're ready to put the side panels to the base panel. Now remember, when you match the pieces up together, they should be really snug. If you have a visible gap, please do consider spending some time wiggle the cams with a screwdriver front to back a little bit until the connection has literally no visible gap. Then tighten the cams clockwise. Don't over tighten though. So now we have these two sides installed. And we want to make sure the hole positions are matching to the back piece. I'm going to insert all the bolts into the hole position. Again, you'll see there is some gap. You want to take your time to make sure it's adjusted, there is no gap. Then we tighten the cams. These four positions, we're going to install the levelers. Now is the divider piece. There are bolts coming out of both sides. And we're going to match up the holes and make sure the notch faces front. At this time, we're ready to install the upper portion. Make sure you identify the finished edge. And just take your time to make sure logically it is sound. If you have any questions, feel free to email us, cs.charliesam@fixturedisplays.com. And identify the back piece of the upper portion and insert into the three bolts. Now we're going to cap it off. Now the cabinet portion is finished. We're going to install the roll-up door assembly. Simply slide it into the slot. And then we're going to fasten a screw on each side to the side panel. Just like that. Now we're ready to install the tracks. They're matching screw positions. Make sure you line them up properly. And then fasten with screws. Do so on both sides. And this particular piece goes over the tracks as the outer cover. And make sure the line up is proper, and you can simply snap that into place. This header piece is mounted on the roll-up door assembly. There are two extended pieces on both sides, and that's where you're mounting this piece to. The groove goes right over to the ridge area, and then just push it down. Now there is a gap on the very top, and then you would simply to close this door and then lock it in place. This is a very unique unit that you can display products on a countertop and then securely lock it without people seeing what is inside. Dimensions is 26 inches wide, 13 inches deep, 22 inches tall. The inside dimension, left to right, is 24 inches, 10.7 inches deep, and the lower compartment is 13 inches tall. The unit is fairly heavy. It weighs close to 50 pounds. We hope you like this video. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. And if you like this product, please do leave a good review, along with a good seller feedback. If you have any questions, we're always here available to help. Email is the best way, cs@fixturedisplays.com. You can also text us on 630-296-4190. We now put on a spinner. Remember, the spinner is not included. Thank you for shopping Fixture Displays.